Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another podcast video of All Things Nerdy, the podcast for nerds from nerds.
At least you didn't cut out this time.
Yeah.
Which I'll admit, that
Oh,
was a
that was
funny intro. Eh,
it was so funny.
yeah, like, that even made it the Funny Moments 2024. Which, speaking of,
Yeah.
what would you say is the funniest clip from that before we start?
Ooh.
I honestly give it
Ooh.
to the "What did you say?" clip. That was so funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. There was a couple of other ones that I really liked. I just can't remember which ones off the top of my head.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
would just
I've
say
now I
go
pulled
for the
up the
first
Google
one that
Doc.
you think of.
I as soon as I remember one, I'll let you know.
Alright, gotcha. Anyways, as promised from the last episode, at episode 6, we did point out that Blumhouse recently launched a Discord server, and now we're gonna get into more details about it. So, and for those who may not know what Blumhouse is, it is a horror movie studio that is well known for making universal slasher horror films. And by universal, I mean the studio. Just to give like some clarification, that way nobody gets confused. And other films that I can think of, and the films that I can think of that would be considered as iconic Blumhouse films is Megan, Black Phone, Insidious, The Purge, and Freaky.
Nice.
Yeah,
You got a nice amount of topics here.
yeah, we do.
Nice.
And of and of course, Blum. As another fun fact, Blumhouse recently started
I'll just
making
finish off.
indie horror games, and it was announced in the Summer Game Fest last year, I want to say, or it was announced this year. I don't really remember on the top of my head, to be honest, but I know they
Okay,
started
that's
recently.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And of course, I'm not in the Discord server myself, but it is nice to know that
I'm not
Blumhouse has a
either.
Discord server. That way, everybody can
Hmm.
keep up to date on not just the movies, they could also keep up to date on the games, which I honestly think
Yeah,
is a really good decision for
this
Jason
is a really,
Blum to make.
this is definitely a really smart decision for them to make because now the fans can get the news faster than the trailers could come out. So if
Yeah,
like there's any productions
that
problems, like those people in the Discord might be the first to know.
and that way everybody else can like make sure that they get notifications alongside with getting them
That's
on
who.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any social that you can think of that they have.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna ask you this question: what would you say is the best Blumhouse film for which ones you've seen?
Ooh, ooh. Okay, let me think about this one.
Yeah,
I think they did an absolutely amazing job with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I agree.
I think they did an amazing job with that. That so far is the only one I can think of off the top of my head, but it's a good one, so I'll say that.
Yeah, I honestly agree with you with that. And when it comes to the original IPs that they've had outside of adaptations, The Purge is the only one that I can say is the best one for the time being, because that's the only one that I've seen, but my opinion may change. And to be honest, I do want to get into the rest of Insidious at some point.
Hmm.
Because, fun fact, at the time of the recording of this podcast episode, it's free to watch on YouTube.
Insidious?
Yep. Insidious 1 and 2, but I don't know about the rest of them.
I might have to give them a watch then.
It's I will watch it with you if you want a friend to watch it with.
Sounds like the spookiness begins soon. Maybe not tonight, but like eventually. Well, they're still free on YouTube.
Yeah. And also, I have some knowledge about this, but I'm going to need to refresh my memory on the rest of the details on the next
Yeah,
topic.
because I honestly don't remember much about this.
Wait, have you heard about it?
I had heard about it. I don't remember any of the details though.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to open a new Opera window just for the topic.
Nice. You do that.
Okay. So what we know about Th1ngs is that she's a succubus VTuber, and of course there was
Yeah.
allegation. Oh goddamn! Oh goddamn it! We're sorry you can't access this item because it's in violation of our terms of service, bro. That is so stupid.
Oh well, that's annoying.
Well, anyways, I'm going to give details on what I remember. So there's a content creator that I'm friends with by the name of Killersaw VT, and from 2 years ago, he was a part of Deathbloom's community, and they would like be all flirty and stuff, and Deathblooms lied to him about being in a relationship, and they were, and one individual is like they said that she's been dating since 2020, and to be honest, that is just absolutely insane that you would use male VTubers to cheat on your partner, which is absolutely insane. And she's also been
Yeah,
called
that's.
out for sexual abuse. It's wild. I'm not even
I'm
capping
sorry.
about
You
that.
said sexual abuse.
Yeah, I'm not even joking about that. Like, it is bad. Like,
Gosh, come on. Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not a
That's
follower to
not
Death
cool.
Blooms
That
anymore,
is
because to be
not
honest,
cool.
fuck Death Blooms for what she did. And she rightfully got called out for what she's done. And what's absolutely crazy was that after she was called out, she made a Google Doc telling her side of the story. And to be honest, I don't give a fuck about her side of the story. What you did is unexcusable. No exceptions.
Hmm. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it is wild. And also, YouTube has like a little AI thing called YouTube Ask, and it's on beta right now. So I'm going to summarize episode
Yeah, I haven't
6
heard of
for
this
this
yet.
case. So you see that? It's going to be in action for a quick minute. And of course, it's going to look a bit blurry, but I'll read the rest of what it says.
Whoa.
Alright, so I'm going to read from top to bottom. So the first topic here on what it says, TwitchCon 2024. The podcasters is discussed the negative incidents that happened at TwitchCon 2024, including drug spiking, harassment, and assault. They expressed concern about the lack of security at the event.
Wow. So it basically just summarizes videos for you?
Pretty much, and it also does
Oh,
give,
that's kind of cool.
and it also recommends similar content, but we're not going to do that right now. Other noteworthy stuff is that it also points out that it says the NFTs. It also points out saying Candyland is an NFT scam. The podcasters discuss the Candyland
Hmm.
NFT project and how it is being marketed as a scam.
Yeah.
And from when we talked about Spirit Christmas, it says Spencer's Christmas Store. And let's be honest, I don't blame the AI for that, given the fact that Spirit Halloween is owned by Spencer's, and everybody loves
Yeah, that
Spencer's.
that makes sense. That makes sense why they would say Spencer because Weird Halloween is just an offshoot of that. But
Yep. And
yeah.
the heavy hitter, what I would say for episode 6 is hurricanes in Florida, which we've had Hurricane
Mhm.
Helene and Hurricane Milton hit 2 months
You
ago.
guys got slammed hard by
Yeah,
those
Florida got
hurricanes.
slammed
I feel
hard.
I I feel so bad for Florida.
Yeah, to be honest, and the other parts of Florida that usually sucks if you live in Florida is the summer heat, which is fucking brutal. Like, from a few months ago, like, I was suffering from a
Hmm.
heat stroke, and it was so bad that I had to get a shower before I slept. And the other part that sucks about Florida is that it is expensive to live in. And I'm lucky to live in the cheapest city, but for privacy reasons, only my in-person friends are allowed to know what city I live at, and I trust them to not dox me. And other noteworthy things, they spelled Asmongold correctly this time. Well, almost
Oh,
correctly.
nice. Oh,
The
okay.
pod.
Well,
Oh,
it's AI. It's gonna get some things slightly wrong.
yeah, but it does do the best that it can on describing
Mhm.
what the topics are. Markiplier's new Amazon show. The podcasters discuss Markiplier's new Amazon original in space. That is the wrong show. That is YouTube original.
That's not right. That's false news. That's false news.
Exactly. So whoever's
Get
in
it
charge of
out of
that
here.
AI, you gotta fix the scuff. Universal's
Yeah,
Epic Universe. The
th-
podcasters
that
discuss
would
the
explain why this is
upcoming.
still in beta.
Yeah. All right.
That would explain why this is still in beta. So they're still working out some kinks.
Yeah, that's true. And there's also been drama about the fact that YouTube's coloring is going from like the red that it's known to be to like a softer shade to where it's like almost
Yeah,
magenta.
yeah, they're changing the color of YouTube from YouTube red to kind of like a softer red, and then they're like fading into like a magenta. I kind of like the fade into magenta, but they're changing the red, and I don't like that.
That and on the
Keep
bar and like
the
how
red
far
the
you're into the
same.
video, it
Keep
goes
the
from
fade
red
because
to
that's
pink.
cool. It is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I think it's cool. Keep the red. Keep the red. That's all that matters. Just keep the
Exactly.
red.
I honestly agree with you on that. Like I don't like as
So
long as
stupid. That's
it's
pretty much
red,
it.
I don't give a shit about what shade it's in.
Oh, exactly. But I
And
just wish it was, bright red that it was before.
and the final example on the new YouTube Ask AI is this: Twitter's new block update. The podcasters discuss Twitter's new block update and how it's being met with criticism, and rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, it's for the best for me that I quit Twitter because the issues that I have with that before the blocking function was the final straw is the lack of
Yeah.
moderation when it comes to stalkers, harassers, and bots. And the platform is hella toxic. Like, there is so much rage bait that it is not even funny on how problematic it is.
Yeah, it's really bad over there, which is why I'm actually making a Blue Sky account later today.
Oh, say less. I will follow you there. Matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, the Buddiest account should follow you there as well. Like, I made sure that it's following the rest of the members, like Midnight Moonflower, Andrew Videos 510, Cinemax 66, Shane Spicer, and Jovo.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure most of us went to Blue Sky the day of the announcement of the blocking function, which was October 16th. Wait, no.
Probably.
No, I think it. Yeah, October 16th sounds about right. And also, this was originally going to be one character, but we're talking about two. Because
Ew.
Ghostface and Conan the Barbarian, because it was announced a few months ago that there are going to be guest characters for Mortal Kombat
Oh
1.
right. I forgot about Conan.
We don't know a whole lot about Conan, but all we know is that he's going to have like a Tusk-inspired gameplay. And for those who doesn't know who Tusk is, he's the barbarian from Killer Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And with the intro dialogue that was revealed against General Shao, it has the reference of Conan saying, "And have your enemies be driven before you." And that's from the first movie, based on what I know. Oh, hey, Rose is here.
Keep going.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, it was just two of us at first, but now we have a third
Just
person.
but now we have a third.
Hi.
Hi. You should,
Hello.
you
I
should
probably
use your
can't
VTuber
stay
model
long,
for
but
this.
hello.
Hello.
Sure.
Yeah, I honestly think that would I honestly think that would like help out a lot. That way, it's not just your Discord profile picture. How many topics are we in now?
True.
We are 4 topics in.
Alright, gotcha. So Rose is just in time for me yapping about Ghostface being in Mortal Kombat 1. And and based on the intro dialogues that everybody has heard, there is a good amount of horror movie references, but there's one to where Ghostface references a scene from the Amazon show The Boys when he's faced against Homelander. And I'm just gonna say what Ghostface said in the dialogue. He basically says, "A Superman goes fascist." Now that's a scary movie, and based on what I know, that's like a reference of Homelander laser eyeing an entire crowd of people that are against him for his actions.
Oh,
But every other reference is a horror movie, a reference, like most of them being from the Scream movies. And there's 2 other horror movie characters that Ghostface has referenced. Like, he goes, "Name the killer."
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I hear it a little
That's a bit
bit.
of a problem.
I hear it a little bit.
Yeah, Ghostface There's one dialogue where Ghostface goes, "Name the killer" in Friday the 13th, which was in the intro of Scream 1, referencing Jason Voorhees, which he was a guest character for Mortal Kombat X. And Katana goes, "Oh, you are a living nightmare." And Ghostface goes, "Nah, you got me wrong. That's Freddy Krueger."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
And fun fact, Freddy Krueger was a guest character from Mortal Kombat 9, so 2 previous guest characters referenced. And Johnny Cage goes, "Here's Johnny." So the "Here's Johnny" quote from The Shining gets referenced twice, because the first time was from a fatality in Mortal Kombat X. I'm not gonna say which one, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows which one it is. And as for how the gameplay is, it does a very good job on the source material on what makes Ghostface Ghostface. And the gear pieces is his mask, and the thing that I'm surprised about is that there's a Dead by Daylight mask towards the Devil mask. And that had people's hopes up for us seeing a Ghostface scary movie mask where he has his tongue go like this, and he's like, "What's that?"
What's that?
Yeah. And of course, they were cooking with the robe designs. Like, hold up. Okay, so Ghostface MK1 skins. Okay. Well, at least we got an image that we can show here. Like, if you pay close enough attention, we have the Bloody mask, a Cyborg mask, a Tarkatan mask, and of course we have 2, and of course we have a Scorpion mask, and yes, the Dead by Daylight mask is actually in the game, and other masks that Ghostface has. He has a Scarecrow one along with the monochrome mask, I want to say. So we're just simply going to say it's the silver mask. And as he also has the aged mask, which is his mask in Scream 6. And there's one other one that I'm not going to talk about because the design is fugly.
No, talk about it. Show it.
No. You're going to have to look at it yourself. And of course, other designs that I can think of that he has, like, look at his cosmetics. Like, his skins is where NetherRealm was cooking, bro. Like, there's one that gives Resident Evil drip vibes, and there's a skeleton one, and I don't remember the YouTuber's name who made that joke, but they said we got Johnny Lawrence drip before GTA 6.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, I did point out a few minutes ago that Roger L. Jackson, the voice of Ghostface, actually voiced him in Mortal Kombat 1, which is a fun fact. And it was also confirmed that Robert Patrick is going to be voicing T-1000 because he rolled as him in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a
Oh, I
Peacemaker
have that
reference somewhere.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and as for
All right.
Conan, we don't know who's going to voice him. Like, we don't know if it's going to be Chris Cox doing a Arnold impression or if it's actually going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. But only time will tell when it is time to see it.
Mm-hmm. We'll find out when the
My
character gets
computer's
closer to
being
release.
Your computer's
buggy
going
right
burr.
now.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah.
Yeah, don't
I can
push yourself.
feel like the computer crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't push yourself
Okay.
if your
Bye.
computer's going burr.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Hey, do you wanna show an example on a Ghostface robe, or can I? Because I can do that real quick.
You got it. I'm finishing up
Mortal
something real
Kombat
quick.
1 Ghostface Cosmetics. Oh, actually, that's insane.
What?
So apparently, from what I said on a microphone, he has this bloody robe for if two people were to play the default robe.
Oh, that's sick.
And you think that's sick? Look at this robe, the Resident Evil robe.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. And there's also this red one right here. I'm pretty sure the Dead by
Oh, that
Daylight
one's
fans
cool.
would grind for this and wear the devil mask in there. That way they can say Dead by Daylight X Mortal Kombat. Which honestly, I wouldn't blame them for making that joke if they do. Because
Mm-mm.
I just started the joke like a few minutes ago. I just started the joke right this second, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be one that's not gonna get old anytime soon. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be an expert on the Iris Direct topic, which
Oh, you got this.
yeah, Will Ryan, also known as DA Games, has a solo band, I want to say, called Iris, which he's in the process of making the lore for it. And there's been some new stuff, like, it was announced that there's going to be a Jaws of Dawn board game, which I'm not going to lie, I would get that as a collector's item. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to play it or not, but it would be a collector's item if I was to get it. And there's also a remake for Havoc Be Thy Game, but instead of it being 2 minutes long, it is 5 minutes long. And let me tell you, he was
Oh,
fucking
whoa.
cooking. He was cooking with that remake. Like,
Sounds like it.
have you listened to it or not yet?
No,
Yeah.
but going from a 2-minute song to a 5-minute song, there's a lot of stuff that's been added. It sounds
Yeah,
like.
you should listen to it after this recording, which we're not gonna play it right now because we're not trying to get a copyright claim here. Nada.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
And there's a new song called One More, which is a shanty song. Like, hold on. Like, okay, One More Iris official. There we go. Like, I'm just gonna look up like a lyric part real quick. Okay, so soldier, soldier, carry on for them. And the rest of the song is good, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just gonna say the first part of the chorus. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. But it's nice to know that we got the 5th anniversary of Iris, and and the other albums that I honestly think are good ones, like let alone bangers, is Goliath's Throne, Dawn of the Dominatrix, and King Heart of an Artist's Resurrection. I almost said Kings and Queens, but that would be the wrong title. Correct album,
Yep.
but wrong title. Anyways, there's a guide that I'm in the process that I'm working on for the Jason J's Mirrorgate universe. And of course, Rose and I are working collaboratively on a guide for Palgren. And I know you said that you're going to do some writing for Tengu the Twilight for Chapter 4 because it's been on a hiatus for months. And if I was streaming right now, I would do like the zoom in.
June. It's been since June.
What time
I
is
mean,
it coming out?
I feel so bad because I literally have spent this last half month just thinking like, oh crap, how do I bring the story to? How do I get closer to the end now?
Well,
Oh
man,
no!
if it helps,
Ah,
I am facing a challenge on writing a redemption arc for writer Uchi because
yeah, I know you are. You told me about this.
yeah. You want to get some details about it, or should I?
It's your
All right, how
character.
about this? We play a
Your
game of
story.
rock paper scissors. The loser has to give details. All right, I'm gonna hide my hands.
Run. Time to.
Rock,
All right.
paper, scissors, shoot. All right,
Ready? 2, 1, go.
It's a tie.
Oh,
All right, we go again.
hi. All right, ready.
All right.
Ready. All right, 3.
He said, "Look at his face." He said,
All right, I lost.
oh, you son of a bitch." All right, give some details on what you know.
Alrighty then. Hold on, let me just, because I'm pretty sure I DM'd it.
Yeah. And I'll say this without giving too much away. Ryder's going to be the protagonist of Legend of the Night Stars. And what do you think Legend of the Night Stars is going to be about outside of it being about redemption?
Ooh, not sure. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're currently, the reason why you're writing the reason why Crazy is writing the redemption art for Ryder is because Ryder is actually going to be a protagonist in one of the stories that Crazy is currently writing.
Yep.
Which is why making a redemption arc for him is going to be so difficult because he was a main antagonist and now he's going to have to be a protagonist. It's going to be tricky, but I know he could do it. He's pulled off some really amazing stories so far, so I know he's got this.
Yep. And speaking of amazing stories, Scrapper and Ghost is coming out December 25th.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And also, you asked me earlier when I would have the Chapter 4 out for Tengu the Twilight. As far as I'm aware, I'm hoping it doesn't have to come out this late, but preferably before the 30th. So the day before New Year's Eve.
And if you wanted to, you can go for December 26th for the first anniversary of the Bloodies Twitch channel.
I could do that.
Yeah. And of course, when it comes to what I have in mind for Legend of the Night Stars is that I pretty much want to give the audience a chance to know what the Night Stars is as a clan. And of course, I will give you this much. for hints. When you think of the Guardians of the when you think of the Guardians of Zodia, who is neither confirmed to be dead or alive, who do you think is going to be the antagonist?
So one of the former Guardians is going to be the antagonist.
Because of the fact that they're secretly a part of the Dark Realm, yes.
Ooh. Hmm. Ooh, that's gonna be a tricky one, actually.
Yeah, and I'll make things easier for you here. It can't be Echo because he's been dead for 80 years during the events of the story,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be
Yep.
confirmed in the prologue that Gemini is a survivor from After Dawn, and she's like, "Hey, I understand that you've been corrupted, and I wish I could have saved you earlier, but I had to evacuate from what was done, and I will do the best that I can to make amends." And it
Just got
cannot be
Gemini. Okay.
and it can't be Libra because Two-Souled Warrior would be her in-canon final appearance.
Oh, okay.
And it was also
Um.
confirmed in Wanted Prisoner that Torok and Marvel died.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's say Scorpio.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
All right, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. I was not
And I'll
expecting
say
an
this
answer right
much:
away.
your mind is going to be blown for when it's actually revealed. Like you know how your mind was blown when Ryder's identity was revealed.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like that, but more intense, and it
Oh,
gives
okay.
the full-on origin story because, yes, I did say a few episodes ago that Echo is responsible for the murder of Ryder's parents, but that's why I want them to think until it is
Nice.
revealed. So I pretty much just said, "Hey, man, that's why I want you to think until it is actually revealed." Well, yes, it was true that Ryder was corrupted by the Dark Realm because they pretty much gaslighted him and exploited him, which is why Ryder has been facing challenges on achieving his redemption. And of course, when it comes to the Mirrorgate Universe Guide, the parts that there is so far is what year it would be during the events of the story, the sagas, and the runes of the dimensions. And
Nice.
oh shit. Alright, there we go. Let me look at the names of the sagas. So, I'm gonna say them in alphabetical order here. So, for sagas, we have Apocalyptic Wastelands, which would be in a post apocalyptic setting, Dire Ronin Legends, Eternal Rescuers, Guardians Myths, Horrors of History, Midgardian Thrills, Milky Way Multiverse, Mirrorgate's Dimensions, Otherworldly Mythology, and Talgan Folklore. And of course, this also means that we're going to have more lore for the Talgans as fictional aliens.
Mm-hmm. That'll be cool to see.
Yep. And the only story that there is Talgan related for right now is Last of the Talgans, and that came out in celebration of 2 years of the Buddies, which was back at July 6th. And a smart decision that I made is that I thought, I honestly think that it makes a lot of sense that Guardians Myths, the first 9 titles, is the beginning of the Jason J's Mirrorgate universe, while the entirety of the Milky Way Multiverse saga is the full-on final act. No gaps between the rest of the stories, just full-on final act of the story.
Gotcha. Okay, that'll be cool.
Yeah. And I know this is going to be like a long time of thinking to myself, what type of multiverse story do I want to tell without the multiverse stuff of fucking it up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I can like take some inspiration from Deadpool and Wolverine and Spider-Man No Way Home on the superhero part of that. So, who knows where that could go down.
You have a lot of options. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find one that works.
Yeah, at like as an example on like what's in my mind so far, like for when we write Worlds Brawl Multiverse of Legends, the idea that I have in mind for the alternate reality where it'll take place is that Tengu turns back to the Dark Realm but resurrects it to where it threatens the rest of the Mirror Gate instead of Diaroth. And the other writer is like, hey, I'm just here trying to look for something. Oh shit. Followed. Yes. Homie, I think you're muted. I can't hear him for some reason. Is my headphones fucking with me? Hold on. Okay, no, it's not. The quack thing went off. Alright, there we go. I think I heard a little something. Speak. He's thinking.
Hold on. There we go.
We said it at the same time on my end.
There we go. I have no idea why it disconnected my voice there. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Anyways, did you know that there's going to be a Bendy in the Ink Machine movie?
I did hear about that. That should be a really fun movie. Okay, well now I'm hearing myself echo, so
Yeah, I don't know why you're hearing yourself, Alco. And, of course,
weird.
I honestly do think that Bendy in the Ink Machine is going to be like a balance of animated and live action. The live action part would be for Henry, Alice, and Tom. But
Mm-hmm.
as for the rest of the ink monsters, I can see them being animated. And I'm not going to be surprised if they. Well, I would be surprised if they get the voice actors from the games to voice act the characters that they did in the game. Well, if they choose to go for the animated route.
Hold thought. We missed one
What do you mean?
on the list. The downfall of Ubisoft.
Oh shit.
You skipped it.
Not intentionally. Anyways, we'll get back to
No,
the
not
Bendy topic,
intentional.
really. Do you want to continue the Bendy topic, or do you want to start about the Ubisoft?
I honestly don't even remember the Ubisoft one, so
Okay, so we'll get back to the rest
okay.
of the Bendy topic later. Anyways, as for the downside of Ubisoft, it's having its downfall, and the main reason of the downfall is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like a few
Oh
episodes
yes.
ago, we did talk about the fact that it's been facing controversy for doing Yosuke dirty. Like it was,
Yeah.
and nowadays it hasn't been getting good games. Like Star Wars Outlaws, people didn't like the game, and I understand why. Like modern Star Wars nowadays can be hit or miss, like how modern DC comics and modern Marvel can be hit or miss. He's quiet.
Oh, sorry. I was paying attention to something else real quick. I'm sorry.
It's all good. And I'm
I was
honest
focusing on something else.
Yeah, I'm honestly worried about Assassin's Creed Shadow because of the controversy that it faced, and it ended up getting delayed. to 2025.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And how they disrespected Yasuke is that he's known to be straight, but they have like a mechanic to where you can make him gay, which I honestly think is disrespectful to Japanese people. And
Yeah.
and here's what I said. If you want to have that, you can keep it for Naoe, but do not have it for Yasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, back to the wait, no, not yet. I honestly don't know how the future of Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed would be, given the fact that Ubisoft has been having shitty games nowadays and everybody's been hating them for the controversies. I honestly don't know where my mind is going here, so I'm just
It's
turning
going
my.
to be a very interesting time for them.
Yep. Anyways, back to the Bendy topic. I honestly do think that it would be a fun idea to have Henry as like a live action character while the rest of the ink characters is animated. Like, we can say something like having like a having somebody in like a green suit to where, or like a blue suit to where
Mm-hmm.
it's like the ink demon or Sammy Lawrence or Tom or Allison being like a balance of live action and animated to where the CGI can
Mm-hmm.
look good. And
Yeah.
and same case with the Minecraft movie, even though we're talking about it in the next episode, where we're I honestly feel like that's going to be a fun film. I don't give a shit if it's good or bad.
Now, the big thing was when the first teaser trailer showed up, people were just like, "Oh, this doesn't look like it's gonna be a good movie." This is a movie that they have been working on for over a decade. It's going to be good. We just need to, we just need to let it just come out, and we'll just see how it goes from there.
Exactly.
Because basically, the first trailer looks pretty good now.
I honestly don't know if we have a full-on trailer for Bendy in the Ink Machine exactly yet. All that we got
We do
was an
not.
announcement trailer.
We do not. We have an announcement trailer, and that's it.
I forgot who's directing it, which who's directing the movie?
That's a good question.
Alright, hang on a sec. Bendy in the Ink Machine movie. Alright. From the director of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Troll
Andre
Hunter.
Overdahl. His name is Andre Overdahl, aka the guy who directed The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
And I'm pretty sure. And I did point out the other films that was mentioned in the trailer that I was looking back to. And Goldfish recently had a temporary rebranding.
I'll be back in just a second.
Hmm? Well, I guess this would be a good time for me to pretty much talk about a little something. Like, for example, as a fun fact for those who may not know, the Buddies is a Rogue Energy affiliate, and if you would like to support us, make sure you use the code Yup It's the Buddies at RogueEnergy.com. And also, if you want to get some cool stuff to check out outside of YouTube videos, you can go support us over at Patreon.com. And we offer a 50% off deal for first timers. And we also have a merch store, the Buddies Drip Market. And we have some sick merch that you can get. I know that there's plenty other options for clothes, but we have a merch store for if you want to support us. It would be very much appreciated if you can. And of course, Order of the Amethyst Oak is going to be starting in 2025. We don't know when, but hopefully it'll start soon.
I
Why are you
that
laying down like that, bruh?
because I'm upside down.
Is that a bag of Lay's?
Ah, ah,
What is that?
it's just a snack size.
Yeah, he's got a bag of not sponsored Lay's.
Generic brand. These are generic brand. These aren't, big name. No, these are generic
It
brand.
would be funny if we were sponsored.
Totally. Yeah, no, not sponsored. Not sponsored. Not at all.
Yeah, it was a good thing I said that.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the Patreon and the Rogue Energy deal. I don't.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't remember if I've asked you this question or not, but if there was. Wait, no, I think I did about the hydration juice idea if we were partnered with the Gamer Subs. I don't remember on the top of my head.
We did talk about it. I don't remember what we said though.
I said strawberry banana. I don't remember what you said.
Mm,
Alright, anyways, back on topic.
I don't remember what I
Goldfish
said
had
either,
a
honestly.
temporary rebranding. Hold on. What did Goldfish
What?
change its name to? Okay, so Goldfish had a temporary rebranding calling it Chilean Sea Bass, which the taste is the same, but it's a different name.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
So
what is goldfish, anyways?
you never had
Is that?
goldfish? Bruh, you're missing out. You
Oh, it's
never
the
had
food.
goldfish? You never had the snack? Bro, you are
Oh,
missing
wait a
out.
minute. Oh, I'm so stupid.
You stupid motherfucker! I I released the inner Page Kennedy to where he's like, you stupid
My
motherfucker!
brain is not working.
Your brain is going bird. Your brain is ADHDing right now.
No, really though. I literally made a video last on Sunday, and then I just finished editing it yesterday. It's literally called the ADHD episode.
That's crazy. Alright, so Goldfish recently temporarily changed their name to Chilean Sea Bass as a marketing tactic to appeal to adult snackers. This is a limited time change, and the crackers themselves remain the same. Key points about the name change. Reason to attract older consumers who might perceive Goldfish as a kid snack, which I honestly do not view it as a kid snack. It is a
No,
everybody snack.
it's just a snack. It's literally just a snack.
And of course, it is temporary. It's not going to be around forever.
Nope.
So
Probably already gone.
yeah, but it's nice to know that it's temporary. It's not gonna be around forever. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure that some people got the bag as a collector's item.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. And we should play this at some point, but Buckshot Roulette has a multiplayer mode.
Yes, we need to play this at some point.
We're doing it next month.
Ooh.
We're doing it next month for the Buddies monthly streams. Like, matter of fact, we should
Oh,
invite
I
somebody
can't
to
wait.
collaborate with us, bro. Like,
Oh, that'd be fun.
yes, like, hold up, let me look at my Steam wish list. Let me look at my Steam real quick. Speaking of, you should give some details on what you know about it while I search it up. Bro is ADHDing again. Like,
No, I just thought of something actually.
what's that?
Actually, this is not a topic that we have on here, but I feel like since we're talking about the goldfish rebrand, we might as well talk about this.
What do you mean?
Um, Krispy Kreme is now at certain McDonald's locations. You can now order a donuts with your Big Mac if you wanted to.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Anyways, back
It's
to
cool. I have some at the location near my house. They're good.
I
It
was
makes me
just
want to get
about to
donuts
say,
before I
let's
go
get
there.
back to the buckshot roulette topic.
But yeah, let's get back to that.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna call you out for forgetting about it if you kept yapping about it.
No, I
Anyways,
rememred. I just wanted to quickly bring that up.
some ideas on who I think we would have fun collaborating with, based on friends that we have not done a group collab with. Well, I've done a group collab with one person, but that's about it. On the list of ideas, we could invite, let's say, Twin Blade, Official Scion, Alley VTuber, or Alley Cat VT. Or we can also invite a content creator that I recently made friends with that's named Holy Hand Banana.
Fun name.
It is a fun name, I'm not gonna lie. And oh shit, I don't know why I keep forgetting that Orkasuki has this game. Anyways, what do you know about Buckshot Roulette? I ain't saying shit.
I've done 2 Twitch streams of it. It's a very fun game.
How I can describe it is that you're basically playing Buckshot Roulette with a shotgun.
Russian roulette. It's Russian roulette with a shotgun. But yeah. The point of the game is that you're facing off against this
Dealer.
weird entity looking creature. I'm pretty sure that's an official name. I don't remember what it's
He's known
called.
as the dealer. We don't know what his actual name is, so we're just simply going to
The
call him
dealer,
the
yes.
dealer.
Yeah, but basically, the dealer forces you into a game of life or death, aka Russian roulette. Over the course of 3 rounds, if you win all 3 rounds, you will earn a in-game cash reward. This is literally just like in crowd game where it's just like, oh hey, look, you won. Here is non-existent money, but hey, you won.
Yeah, it's in-game money if you win.
Yeah, the money at the moment does not do anything, and I don't think it ever will. But you know,
imagine if somebody did like a tournament to where it actually does.
will that be fun?
That
But yeah, in Buckshot Roulette, there's also a whole bunch of like items that you could use to like improve your odds or like increase your opponent's odds. It's just a lot of fun. There are so many different things. There's the saw, which basically allows your weapon to be fired at twice the power.
Yep.
So instead of dealing just like 1 damage, you deal 2.
And of course, the cigarettes in the game gives you 1 health back.
Heal.
And the beer lets you eject
the beer racks the bullets.
The magnifying glass lets you see whether or not the round is live or blank, and it's a useful tool to use.
One.
And
there is a bunch of other items exclusive only to the multiplayer mode. There is a there's like a disruptor item, which basically will get one of the other players' turns. There is a reverser, which basically reverses the turn of play.
The remote is basically the Uno reverse card of Buckshot Roulette.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
And in the single player game, there's handcuffs where if you want to skip a turn, but in the multiplayer mode, there's I don't know what that type of device is called.
It's
but
a disruptor.
You get to what?
Of some kind. It's some kind of disruptor. I don't remember the exact name for it.
And we also know that the phone gives like a random spot in the shotgun and tells you if it's live or blank.
Mm-hmm.
And in the multiplayer mode, if you're dead, everything
There's also
is going
an adrenaline
to be black
shot.
and white.
There's also an adrenaline shot, which basically allows you to steal one of your opponent's items. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and if we had like a recording session, and if somebody was to get their item stolen, we can play the ooh piece of candy sound if somebody was to steal a beer or a cigarette, which would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the Buddies Extra from when I was like, yeah, after it exploded on my face because I wasn't paying attention, I was like, fuck. It was funny.
Nice.
And also, Crunchyroll has been facing allegations because There's a voice actor
Again.
that's been getting fan mail, and Crunchyroll has been stealing it.
What?
B's reaction was so priceless. He was like, "What?"
This is news to me. I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, I honestly did not know about that.
That's
I don't have very good
that's
knowledge
bad.
about what else they could have done, but that is bad. It's fucked up.
They are stealing fan mail? Bro.
Yeah, like why would you want to do that,
What
bro?
the
Like
hell?
that's just so stupid. Like, of course, like
That's
if I was
strange
in
behavior.
charge of Crunchyroll, I ain't gonna steal fan mail. I'm gonna let the voice actor, I'm gonna let the people who work with me have their fan mail.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like every other company should do that shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that's just wild. Like, my mind cannot get into that because I would not shut the fuck up if I do it, and I would be pissed at myself if I keep yapping about it. And also, speaking of something that we could yap about, Johnny Salami, the somebody who is known to be the most racist streamer. He says that he's a sociopath, but he's just a clout chaser who just gets his
Mm-hmm.
ass beat every
Not a
time.
cool guy.
Nope,
Not a cool guy.
nope. And and he's banned from going to Japan, but the situation the
Which is
situation
probably
that he was
good.
in was so bad that he got both banned on Kick and arrested and is facing 10 years in jail in Korea. And they basically
Oh,
said, "Homie,
yeah.
you're not allowed to leave. You're stuck here."
Wow.
Yeah. So Japan said, "Fuck you. You're not coming back." And Korea said, "Congratulations. You can't leave. You're facing our jail."
Nice.
Bro, imagine if Russia did that. He would be praying for freedom if that was to happen.
Oh, he would totally be praying. He wouldn't get it, but he would be praying.
Yeah, like he wouldn't. Like he would be thinking twice about escaping.
Oh yeah. Russian prisons are ridiculous.
And Russia has the scariest military. Like, I know that I wouldn't want to fuck with them if I was arrested or swatted.
Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
Nope. And to be honest, I'm glad that Johnny is in jail right now because
I
nobody
am
should
too.
have a racist motherfucker in their society. I'm looking at you, America.
Nope.
I'm calling out.
We have a problem.
Yeah, I'm calling
We
out
have a
the.
problem.
I'm calling out the racist Americans out there from that said, "I'm looking at you, America." Yeah. Well, I'm American myself, so I can shit on it as much as I want.
Same.
And of course, Twitch has a new content classification to where if there's politics or sensitive social issues, we are required to let people know saying that, and hey, our content may contain this stuff, so if you're insensitive to that, watch with caution. But from when it first launched, it the thing that was so stupid was that it was trying to suppress the LGBTQ community. Like, if somebody is, let's say, bisexual or pansexual, or if they're opposite gender, let's say if they're non-binary, a queer, or transgendered, they tried suppressing that.
Hmm.
And it was so bad that somebody said, "Hey, I'm gonna put this on the Twitch voices," and everybody voted for that shit, myself included. And Twitch changed it to where it's like, "Hey, we're still going to keep this, but we're not going to suppress the LGBTQ community."
Good. Good for them.
Yeah, good for them because it would be considered as a homophobic platform if they didn't do it.
Yep.
And let's be honest, we would be rightfully on your ass if you're going to be homophobic.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like if that Like, if somebody was to be homophobic, I'm not going to be friends with them. Like, matter of fact, like, if I saw somebody being homophobic in a community that I'm a moderator for, you bet your ass I'm going to ban them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, another controversy that Twitch has been facing is that people have been noticing that Twitch has been using AI to make emotes, and to be honest, it's just a slap in the face for artists. And a content creator by the name of Moonbitch made a point out about it and gave some points on what she said about it. Good thing my water's right there. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And what I said is using AI is lazy, because I know that there are other content creators out there that has spent hundreds, and if not thousands of dollars worth of emotes. Think about that for a quick second. Like, if you were like it if you had enough money to commission an artist for emotes, how much would you be willing to pay them? And if that question was asked to me, I would say somewhere around $200 to $500, depending on how much emotes I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for right now, it's just a fever dream for me, given the fact that I'm broke as fuck and I'm struggling to find a job outside of my content creator life.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, another controversy, another controversial content creator by the name of Th1ngs got banned on Kick, and he's been well known for having meltdowns. Like, hold on. Let me take a look at this and... Oh shit, I did not know about that.
What? What happened? Something new
Okay.
pop up or something?
Well, it's new to me, because I had no idea about this shit. Th1ngs responds to capital R, lowercase a, capital P, parenthesis E, accusations by ex-manager. Bro, I'm not
What?
even joking about that. That is literally what it says. That is just wild.
What the hell?
And he's been having meltdowns. Like, there was one situation to where he had like a huge argument to where he said that there was a gun on his head, and he was taken to a mental hospital by police.
No, they. I mean, I knew he was a little bit crazy, but like, jeez.
Okay. Fujitube, who was recently banned from the streaming platform Kick, shared further updates on social media revealing that his ex-assistant informed him that all of his employees had quit in response to the accusations. Th1ngs added, "Humory followed a
No, that's what this is. Oh,
yeah. He followed.
that's not what I
He was
wanted to
followed
do.
by a series of snake emo. Oh shit! Come on. Okay. I'm.
Hmm.
I'm just. Oh wait, there we go. Followed by a series of snake emojis and stated plans to take several women on a shopping spree upon his release. No, bro. Th1ngs, do not do
Can't,
this shit.
you can't do that.
You're
You
just
can't do that.
you're just making yourself look more you're just making yourself look like a bigger piece of shit than you are right now. So, don't do what you're doing. And who is Th1ngs and what did he do? Th1ngs, he is a prankster on YouTube. But now, like, I'm just gonna stop talking about it because I know that my
Yeah,
mind is
don't
gonna
do
be
that.
like, I will rant about this if I continue on. And the next two topics is the same IP. we're getting the hype for season 5 of Stranger Things.
Some of my friends are really excited for it because they actually restarted watching the series again earlier this year. So yeah, they're really excited for it.
I'm honestly excited for Stranger Things. Like, I absolutely enjoyed season 4, and if when that comes out, I'm going to rewatch the entire series just so that I can enjoy season 5 and remember what is going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And I'm gonna be 100% honest, like, given the fact that it's the final season, I'm honestly curious to see how it's going to end. And after I watch the entirety of season 5, I'm going to make a spoiler free review on it while it's hot. Like, for example, I did that
Smart.
with Five Nights at Freddy's, Kung Fu Panda 4, and Deadpool and Wolverine, and the 4 seasons of Demon Slayer.
Nice.
Yeah. And I watched the final episode of Demon Slayer in Japanese because the English dub wasn't out.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It had a good setup for the
Nice.
ending, but the rest of the season for season 4 was weak.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but as for Stranger Things, like, what would you give the rating? Well, how would you rate the previous seasons, like, on a scale of 1 to 10?
All right. So season one, I would give it an 8 out of 10. They set up the series to be really cool and really interesting, and they did well. Season two, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. They follow the concepts really.
Season 2 is the best season, in my opinion, alright?
This is just my opinion. They do a really good job with season two, but there are a few things they could have done slightly better, in my opinion. Season three, in my opinion, is a 9 out of 10. It is a great season. They introduced some really good characters, and it's just a good series. I mean, season. I have not seen season four yet, so I cannot rate that one.
You're missing out. Season 4 is a 10 out of
I
10.
know.
And
I've
when it
seen some
comes.
teaser images of it, and it looks really good. I just haven't had the time to watch it.
Actually, I take it back on my opinion. Season 4 is the best one. And when it comes to previous seasons, I honestly feel like season 1, with the narrative of season 1, it fits a horror game more than a show, which is why I give it like a 7.5. And season 2 got a bit better. Season 2 did a better job than season 1, in my opinion, which is an 8. Season 3 is a 9 because I honestly think that with the idea of having like a group of villains as well as like an entity that threatens humanity,
Yeah,
I honestly think that's pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
And
they did a good job with that.
and design wise, it gives me Resident Evil vibes.
I can get that.
Yeah, and season 4, bro, hear me out on this prediction. With how it's coming out 2025, I have a feeling that it could potentially be an IP for Halloween Horror Nights 2026.
Ooh, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, and why I'm making this prediction is because season 4 came out 2022 and it was a IP for Halloween Horror Nights 2023.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Okay,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
and as for the first time that they did it, I'm pretty sure it was with the first 3 seasons.
Probably.
And again, same IP, but in a different way this time. There is a new VR game.
Yep.
That's just his reaction. Just
I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it's a thing. It exists.
it exists, and also same case. We're pretty much in the same topic again, but in variations. So, as a fun fact, Eduardo Saucedo, also known as Eddie VR, is going to be a dad.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the news, and I was so happy for him.
Yeah, same here. And all that we know about his daughter is that he and Gabby plan on naming her Melody. And the reason on the why
Which
is
is such
because
a
they have
nice
a music
name.
background.
It is such a nice name, though.
It is a nice name. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I honestly think that Eddie chose a pretty good name for Melody.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good name.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the middle name is probably going to be like another family member's first name.
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was to happen, given the fact that it's common for other families. And
Hmm.
they and the boys did recently come out with a Mario Party 2, which
I
with
have
the
not
idea of it,
seen that yet.
I did, and it's funny.
I saw the first one. The first one was amazing. I have not yet seen the second one.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, the uh, I don't know if this was temporary or if it's going to be around for a long time, but the boys has a hot sauce company called Hungry Boy. I know that's permanent, but they had a hot sauce called No sauce, which was at level 6 compared to the main sauces there was.
But they have 5 normal sauce flavors.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. You know what? I'm actually gonna pull up the website.
I can give the flavor names based on levels. So, level 1, we have Your Narrator's Sweet Sting. Level 2, we have Molly's Butt Bubbler. Level 3, we have Josh Dubb's Gut Grenade. And that's all the mild ones. Level 4, we have Eddie VR's The Mexorcist. And level 5, we have Juicy's Taste Bud Trauma.
Hmm.
And No sauce would be level 6 because because it has ghost peppers in it.
But yeah. So sweet sting is honey, garlic, and crushed red peppers. It is level 1.
And Butt Bubbler is level 2.
Which is fire roasted tomatoes, onions, and jalapenos.
What about
The gut grenade is green serrano peppers, garlic, and honey. The Mexorcist is tomatillos, chilies, and smoked paprika.
and fun fact about the Mexorcist, the recipe is inspired by his mom's hot sauce.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
He did.
And taste bud trauma is jalapenos, red habaneros, and garlic. So that one's pretty spicy. But yeah, no sauce is red ghost pepper, garlic, and scorpion pepper. This is spicy beyond belief.
Bro, if I can get all the 6 sauces, I'm 100% going to invite one of the Floridians to try it with me.
Oh my gosh, there's a okay. So the description for this for the no sauce is born and extremely hot. Consume at your own risk. Contains 6 million SHU.
That stands for
6 million, which is ridiculous.
I bet you that I'm going to need some milk after trying that.
Oh, you would absolutely need some milk after trying that.
Yeah,
It's
like
ridiculous.
last time I tried something at that level, there was no milk, which sucked. And the situation was so
Oh
bad
no.
that I had to medicate myself in order to recover.
Oh, that sucks.
And, and if we didn't have any of that shit, I would have ended up in the hospital. Like, that was how bad it was.
Wow.
Anyway, now that we got the boys' topics out of the way, we have 2 more topics for this episode. And of course, we had 40 topics for context, but we're saving the second half of the
We
planned out
split them
topics.
in two.
Yeah,
There was 40 total topics. I actually added one at the very end of the other one because this is that's very recent news, so I figured we would talk about it in the next video.
Okay, that's fair. Raven from DC is joining Multiverses, and I want to say that's the voice actor from the show that is voicing her for the
I would
game.
so. I would assume so. Because a lot of the characters that have like cartoons, they use the voice actors from the shows for the game. And that makes sense.
Yeah, like, for example, Willem Lamar was the voice of Samurai Jack for the show, and he's voicing him for the game. And I'm actually surprised to know that Matthew Lillard voices Shaggy in the game. I don't know if he voices him in the show or not. And of course, other characters that we know of who's joined recently this year. I don't remember the girl's name from Adventure Time. She's the chick with the guitar and is a goth girl. But other characters that I remember joining Multiverses is the Joker, Jason Voorhees, Agent Smith, Beetlejuice, Samurai
Mm-hmm.
Jack, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, a lot of really cool characters have been added recently.
Yeah. And I and the Powerpuff Girls was a part of my childhood. I'm pretty sure it's the same case for everybody else.
Not me. I grew up on Disney. I didn't watch Cartoon Network that much.
Yeah, I also other other channels that I grew up with alongside with Disney and Cartoon Network is Nickelodeon. So that means I've watched SpongeBob growing up.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, like,
Unfortunately, oh, sorry. I was about to start the next one, but continue. It's fine. I'll wait.
who do who do you think could have a possible chance on joining Multiverses? And when it comes
Ooh,
to other
well,
characters I know, it's been teased that Aquaman and Green Lantern is going to be in there, which means I want to see Cyborg and the Flash make it.
I really want to see Green Arrow make it. We don't really have
Oh my
too many.
god, yes!
We don't have too many projectile users in that game yet. This would be the perfect opportunity for a projectile user.
We should also have Deathstroke in the game.
Make it happen.
Like, I did say in my Injustice
Yes.
stream that happened 2 months ago that Deathstroke is underappreciated as a character. Like, he's
He's
not in
so it.
much mainstream stuff, bro.
No, he's not in much at all. He needs
Like,
to be in more. He's such
he
a cool
needs to
character.
be in more shit, bro. He's
Bring him
underappreciated.
in. Bring him in.
Exactly. And one more topic. Does the name Tony Todd ring a
Unfortunately,
bell?
it does indeed. I'm really sad about this, honestly.
Yeah, same here.
Horror
Like,
movie icon Tony Todd has passed away recently.
he passed away November 3rd at the age of 69.
Nice.
I knew
He
you
was
were gonna
in
say that.
plenty of amazing movies like the Final Destination franchise. He was the Candyman.
I'm pretty sure
In the
he's still
Candyman
going to be
franchise.
the Candyman for horror movie fans out there.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he is a horror movie icon.
And last time we talked about celebrities passing away, we talked about James Earl Jones and Maggie Smith 2 episodes ago.
I'm still really upset about that. My friend, whenever we see Darth Vader, my friend's like, "Hey, look, it's Darth Vader." I'm like, "Please stop." I'm still not over it.
I understand why. Like, it's never.
Yeah,
And like what I said 2 episodes ago, it's not going to feel the same anymore watching Star Wars and
no,
Harry Potter.
it's not the same. Not the same.
And I'm pretty sure that I honestly don't know how I'm going to feel when I watch Candyman. And the thing that I'm surprised about is that he's in both the original and the remake.
Yeah.
Which that's honestly impressive to know about.
Oh
Like
yeah, no, absolutely.
like as an example, Tim Curry was in the 1990s it as Pennywise, and Bill Skarsgård was Pennywise for the 2017 It.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and why I pointed out my poster is because it's right there. You,
Hey, you have a poster of it on your wall. It makes sense for you to just point at it.
yeah. And I also pointed at my Jason mask from when I pointed out that there was a Jason reference.
Oh yeah, there is a Jason S there. I completely forgot about that, honestly.
Yeah. And a little origin story is that it was originally a see-through mask from Dollar General, and I used white spray paint for the white part, and I asked for some red paint to borrow for the red portion to add the final touches.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, hand handcrafted Jason mask to have on my wall as decoration.
Which looks really good, honestly. If you didn't tell me that you had to actually make that yourself, I would say you probably just bought that at a Halloween store. I would not have known.
I honestly do not blame you for that. And because of the fact that my first name is Jason, there's been people making jokes saying, "That's your mask right there. You should go slash people."
Hey,
Nah,
hey, that's your avatar. That's your guy. Go do stuff. Go do crime.
That's why are you telling me to go do crime? That's crazy.
I don't know. I just remember seeing this meme. It's just like this. I don't even remember what the character is, but he's given like a sword to, I think, Bluey or something, and the character is just like, "Go do crime." Let me see if I can find that image so I can show you.
Bro, if you were paying attention, like my eyebrow was up like I was Dwayne Johnson.
No, I saw that. I saw that.
Editor, play a Vine boom when I do it.
Aha, here it is. Yes, it is Bluey. Okay, hold on.
Which Bluey?
All right. Uh, Bluey,
That doesn't help.
the
Which
dog,
Bluey?
the dog,
Okay.
the main character.
Oh my god. That is
Go
a meme.
do crimes.
That is a
It's
meme.
so funny, though. It's so good. I literally typed in "go and do crime," and like hundreds of different variations of that popped up, and I'm like, whoa! There are so many different variations. It's ridiculous.
I can like see like that meme to where if somebody wanted to for a meme, we can like say like there's Bluey, and then we like see the arm
Hold
of
on.
Ghostface or Michael Myers, and and they're just being said do crime, be dipped. Anyways,
I'm back. Hold on.
wait, I don't remember who did
No,
the outro last
do
time.
crime.
Is that
I have a sword.
I? Can,
No, it's
I'm-
not real. This is very much fake.
Okay, so it's a prop sword. Gotcha. And also,
Yeah,
get Fallout.
I got this at Spirit Halloween.
Shit, nice.
I was going to get like the like Cloud sword. Like they had a sword that looked like Cloud sword there. The first time I went earlier this year, and I was like, I don't need this right now. I'll come back if it's here. They didn't have it the next time I went, and I was really pissed off.
Like,
I
hold
dropped
up.
my sword now.
Speaking of weapons that people get from Spirit Halloween,
Yeah, I missed.
I got this Switch scythe 3 years ago, which is about to be 4. And also, look at your Blue Sky notifications.
I see you got a notification. I got a skull cane and it's made of metal, baby. So now I've got two weapons.
Hey,
Come
rock,
at
paper,
me.
scissors again, but this time, loser does the outro.
Got it. There's a ceiling there.
Is that paper? Yep, that's paper. You lost.
Paper. Damn it!
Fuck you.
All right.
me.
Whoa.
Nice ass.
Ah. Thank you.
I bet you somebody's going to quote that.
Probably. Before I do the outro, I just want to say one thing. I gotta move my camera real quick. I gotta sit next to my council.
You have an entire council of plushies. That's insane.
Council. The 2 Jaden animation bird plushies. The entire Legends of Evantris plushie line. Plus the Pro Sensei pillow. The council is here.
Outro time?
Yeah, it's outro time. Thank you guys so much for watching our the podcast video for today. This was a lot of fun. It might be a little bit shorter than some of the other episodes that we have. I'm out of breath.
And you're cutting
slightly...
out.
Oh no! This might be slightly shorter than some of the other videos that we have done, but we hope that you guys still enjoy this nonetheless.
Yeah. And of course, my hair might be shorter next time you see me. I'm not 100% sure because I've been talking to my parents for months about getting a haircut, and we haven't gotten a chance to schedule one. Anyways, see you guys around for episode 8.
Oh, he's followed me on Blue Sky! Whoa! I feel so special!
What's the other account?
Go follow me on Blue Sky. I just started it today. Literally in the middle of this recording.
Be announced in the... It might be already announced at the time this episode is out.
Oh, it will be. It will be. Don't you worry. I will make an announcement later. It's inevitable.